Yeah. And I think that, you had mentioned being very strategic with your words, but I even picked up on the fact that you say the people that work with me, not the people that work for me. And that goes so, so far. And I mean, that's one of the small strategic things that I put in place myself. It's never, oh, that's my employee or whatever. And I always say, a team member, a colleague, whatever. I just feel it goes back to that dignity. And, without them, I couldn't do everything that I do. And I'm sure you feel the same way.
100%. I believe in synergy, just
Yeah.
like you do.
Yeah, absolutely. So, speaking of synergy and working with others, talk to me a little bit about legacy. I'm eager to hear what you have to say. So, what do you think that word means, and how are you creating a legacy for yourself?
I believe that imitation is the best form of flattery, besides imitating my Philly accent, which is one thing, and I'll excuse you for it. If I can pass along certain soft skills or certain ways to run a company and the sort of company culture that I've created here, then I've created that sort of legacy. Where people can pass along the wisdom over a fireside chat. That would be my legacy. Not written. I'd prefer that someone speaks my actions. If they want to embellish it, God bless you. That's amazing. Give me 55 big arms and I can breathe fire. But I want them to always keep the consistent theme. And that's the fact that I moved to this country. I'm a guest in this country. I took the time to learn the language, understand the culture and tradition so I could be embraced. The fact that I've been here since I was 27 and started my business 14 years ago, it's not for everybody and it's a different path, but the end result is happy. I won. The fact that I'm here today speaking with you and your amazing audience and sharing this story of hard work and grit. And Casey, you and I are making it look easy. I mean, look at all the books behind you. I know you read each one. Of course you did. And so the most important thing is what happens off the camera and the sort of dedicated practice you and I have done to prepare ourselves, not just for your podcast today, but for life. It's not easy. You have to stick with it. There's many ways to make excuses, but really at the end of the day, you got to look at yourself in the mirror and you can't really spin it.
Yeah.
And that would be my legacy, just by showing the example and not cutting the corners. There are certain times I've been lucky and the stars were aligned and I got the breaks. But if somebody really just wants to peel back, this story is just about old school, the way my grandparents taught me. You don't buy it unless you can pay for it, and you show up on time, you do what you need to do. There's no surprises, Casey, with the clients. You might think that we have the best relationship because all we're doing is batting 1,000. Not really. The best relationships are built is when there's an issue. You make a suggestion, you come to them immediately and you solve it. And that's when they know that you have a solidified relationship. It's when you cover it up, avoid it. You try to avoid talking, in a certain way to give that sort of advice. That's when you start having trouble.
Yeah.
And so it's not really matured. It's just about relationship building and about expectations.
Yeah, absolutely. So you have mentioned the books, and I'm curious. So, when we're not in front of people and things of that nature, see, for me, I could go like all over the place because I love to read and I used to hate reading. But what do you think is like the most important topic to read about as an entrepreneur?